Intentionally trying to think about nothing is quite a hard thing to do. A common example being, if I ask you not to think of an elephant, the first thing that comes into your mind is, yes, an elephant. But what if I told you that not thinking of anything, or at least noticing that you're thinking about something, can contribute to better mental health? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk about my favorite English word, mindfulness. We're constantly engaged with our thoughts. According to Success Consciousness, an average person has about 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts per day. I mean, that's a lot. But sometimes we're so caught up with our feelings that we don't even realize we're overwhelmed by them. We're often consumed by our negative emotions, even when they're unnecessary. For example, let me tell you a story about a guy named, let's say, Jerry. Jerry feels nervous for a presentation at work tomorrow. He feels his heart pounding as his trail of worries go down a negative spiral. Even though he knows that the anxiety will do absolutely nothing to improve the quality of his presentation, he keeps on imagining the worst scenarios. And this is where the concept of mindfulness can help. By definition, mindfulness refers to the practice of purposely bringing one's attention to the present moment without evaluation. When we feel anxiety, anger, hatred, sadness, or any kinds of negative emotions, we can simply note that we have those feelings. After doing so, with a deep breath, we let them drift away. This is what being mindful is about. And for Jerry, he can get help from mindfulness too. To use an analogy, his situation is just like looking at the world through red tinted glasses without him knowing. Him not realizing that he's wearing the glasses can be compared to him being caught up with his negative thoughts. Jerry not being able to acknowledge that he has been seeing the world through a red filter panics as everything seems so red. What mindfulness can do is to teach Jerry that all the redness is just from the tinted glasses and to help him take them off. Even if he still sees red, knowing that the redness is just from the filters will help him feel much better. Our emotions are just like those glasses. If we don't realize we're wearing them, we start to panic as everything seems so odd. But when we realize we're wearing them, we start to accept the new environment, being our emotions. Applying the strategy of mindfulness has enabled me to be aware of my thoughts and to let go of them. Getting a low score in my exams made me nervous, and trivial conflicts between me and my friends made me pessimistic. But after learning what mindfulness is and what it can do, I noted the thoughts as thoughts, saying, oh, I'm feeling quite anxious. Oh, I'm not in a very good mood. And let them go. Though it is pretty hard to get the thoughts completely out of your mind, mindfulness definitely helps to get a sense of mental peace and clarity. This benefit of mindfulness can be useful for almost everyone. Studies have shown that applying the mindset of mindfulness helps to reduce stress, depression, anxiety, and more. As we almost all have moments when we are overthinking or too immersed in negative thoughts, mindfulness is not just for a specific group of people. It is for everyone. So, to anyone who's having a hard time and to all the Jerrys out there in the world, I would suggest to be mindful. Take a deep breath and empty the mind. Thank you.